Assalamu alaikum. We know EMF stands for electromotive force, and it is nothing but the work done to move a charge in a circuit to constitute electric current. In this video, we will discuss several methods of producing induced EMF by changing the magnetic flux linked with the coil. According to Faraday's second law of electromagnetic induction, EMF induced in a circuit or coil is found to be equal to a rate of change of magnetic flux. Here d phi b is the change in magnetic flux. When it is divided by time dt, we get a rate of change of magnetic flux linked with the coil, and it gives us the induced EMF represented by letter epsilon. What is this phi b? We have learned about this long ago. Phi b stands for magnetic flux. It is nothing but the number of magnetic field lines crossing a given area of the coil or conductor. Suppose this is the coil. Here, the number of field lines crossing the area of this coil is referred as magnetic flux. Here, in our case, it is 2 Weber. Got it? Now, if the number of magnetic flux, the number of magnetic field lines crossing the given area of the coil changes with time, then we can say the magnetic flux linked with the coil has changed with the time. This is known as rate of change of magnetic flux. It induces an EMF in the conductor. This is what it explains. Now, one more thing is known to us, phi b. From this diagram and from this explanation, phi b is obtained by multiplying magnetic field with the area vector. Now, the dot product of vectors can be explained as BA cos theta. Here, theta is the angle between B and A. Okay, this I am going to substitute here. In the place of phi b, I will substitute its value. Yeah, let's see what I will get if I do so. There. Epsilon, the place of phi b, I write BA cos theta. Here dt. This equation, what we have obtained, clearly shows that the magnetic flux in a circuit can be changed by several methods. Currently speaking, by 3 different methods to induce EMF in a circuit or coil. Now, what are they? First is EMF is induced in a coil by changing magnetic field B, magnetic field. According to this equation. Second, EMF can be induced in a coil by changing the area of A of the coil or a conductor. Okay. Third, the magnetic flux linked with the coil can also be changed to produce induced EMF by changing the relative orientation of the coil with the magnetic field. The relative orientation. Here it stands for theta of the coil with the magnetic field. So these are the 3 different methods by which magnetic flux linked with a coil can be changed to produce a induced EMF in it. The EMF generated here is a representative letter epsilon, and it is known as induced EMF, and it is measured in the unit volt. Now, I will discuss this method, the first method of producing induced EMF by changing the magnetic field. How one can change the magnetic field linked with a coil to produce a induced EMF? According to Michael Faraday's experiment. About the first experiment, if we take a coil and move a magnet by keeping it close to it, either you can move the magnet of this magnet, north pole to south pole. If you insert the magnetic flux linked with the coil will change. As a result, an EMF will be induced in that coil. This is how one can change the magnetic field to produce induced EMF. Second method is to take two coils. One coil, this another coil. We pass current through any one of the coil. When you pass current through any one of these coils, a magnetic field is generated around that coil. And the magnetic field, suppose I pass current through this coil, it produces magnetic field. The magnetic field produced around this coil links with the second coil. Now suppose I change the current passing through the second coil. This will change the magnetic field. As a result, the magnetic field lines linked with this coil will also change. Because of which the magnetic flux linked with this coil changes and an EMF is induced in it. So, these are the two methods by which the magnetic field can be changed. In order to change the magnetic flux linked with the coil to produce the induced EMF. Now, there are more two methods by which the magnetic flux linked with the coil can be changed to produce the induced EMF. We will discuss about these two methods in the next video. I hope the video is useful. If you have any kind of doubt related to the topic, kindly put a question in the comment section. Thanks for watching.